Tolerance. Guns and drugs off the street. If you commit a violent crime in Lee County, we will put you behind bars at the Marceno Motel. It's that simple.
Welcome into this week's episode of Midweek with Marceno. I'm Julie Martin, and as always, joined by Sheriff Marceno. We're back in the studio after being at school last week.
It's great to be back, Julie. That was great.
It's been fun, though.
It was great. It was very busy, but a great week.
And we weren't late on our first day, right?
I know. That's, well, we got to be on time, right?
We really do. We have a very important topic to talk about this week. We're always talking about when we're making arrests here at the Lee County Sheriff's Office, but there are so many programs that we hold for inmates at both of our jail facilities to make sure that when they go out and they're released, they're not reoffending.
Well, I think it's important to understand when you see the Lee County Sheriff's Office, it's not just that car that's driving down the road. Our correctional facility and corrections deputies do amazing work behind the scenes. They're kind of like the unsung heroes. And people don't get to see them unless they are incarcerated. So I got to tell you, they do a great job. I'm very proud of the facility, what we do, and the programs we have back there are really working. They do a great job.
We'll touch a little bit on those programs. We've talked before about the inmate worker programs that we have, those inmates who are working in the kitchen, laundry, groundskeeping, Nan's Ranch. What's it like to give them that opportunity to work while they're incarcerated, to give back to the community, but we're also teaching them important life skills?
It's no secret that I'm zero tolerance on crime. I don't tolerate crime. The great residents of this county will deserve to live in a law and order, safe and secure environment. But we help those that want help. So it's not just, hey, number 1, 2, 3, 4, cell A, cell B. It's actually, okay, what do we have here? And can we help that person gain some skills so that when they're released, they can be a productive member of society?
Those skills are all gone over in some of the programs that we have, like parenting skills, communications. We help those inmates learn how to write a resume, get ready for interview skills. All of this part of our re-entry program. Tell me a little bit about that program and getting them ready to go back out into the real world.
When you arrest someone, you incarcerate them, you take them into custody, right? They're released at a certain time and date depending upon the offense. Well, you don't just want to take someone and throw them to the street and say, hey, you did your time, good luck, take care. Because you never really break that cycle, you know? So what can we do to change that? The reentry program does just that. It works in skills, it does things, it teaches them how to write applications and resumes and work with animals and learn skill sets that they normally wouldn't learn if they weren't in the correctional facility. So now what we do is our team members work with local business owners. They work with clergy so that when we release people, that they have an opportunity. They have jobs waiting for them, and we don't just throw them to the street, and we break that cycle. And we've been very successful. We see the numbers of incarceration go down. They don't reoffend, and that's a great thing.
It's important that we're giving them those skills so they don't reoffend when they go out in the community. But earlier this week, Sheriff, we got a letter from a former inmate, and I think it shows the power that these reentry programs really have on people when they're coming out. I want to read you a part of that letter. This man was a trustee and incarcerated in both jails, both the downtown and the core facility, from February to July. In his letter, he says, "What I was taught on a character level because of the trustee position, I was able to get and am still sober from drugs. I have an amazing work ethic now and a better connection with my family. Your jail and the staff helped me to see that I can change my life for the better. I just wanted to say that your system does work if the person is willing to change." It's so powerful to hear from someone who went exactly through the program that we're talking about.
I mean, that's a really big deal. First of all, the person talks about change, positive change, family, and living their life as a productive member of society. That's exactly what we want. We don't want someone getting out of jail and just going back to reoffending. You got to give people chances and opportunities. People make mistakes, and it happens to everybody. So the best thing in the world, when I hear that, I mean, that's heartwarming, and I'm very thankful that that changed not only his life, but everybody around him, everybody around them, plus the great residents of this county. He's not out there reoffending. Now he's being a productive member of society. So that's really exactly what we strive for every single day.
And we hope we're touching more people than just him when they are coming out of incarceration. Sheriff, we appreciate you taking some time to talk with us today.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Of course, and coming up on Live with LCSO on Friday, we have another story from an inmate who is making a change in his community. So you'll have to make sure that you look out for that on Friday. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Midweek with Marceno. We'll see you later this week.
Don't miss out.